2018 marked the 23rd year of Family Trees, a celebration of children's literature, an award-winning exhibit that showcased over 30 trees and wreaths, each decorated to reflect a different acclaimed children's storybook. Please join us at Minuteman Media Network as we receive a tour of a few select trees and an explanation of their significance.
So some of the trees, they take a kind of a unique form. This is one based on the book Grandma's Purse. And as you can see, the tree is actually in a purse. One thing that's great about this tree is that it was decorated by students from the Concord Carousel preschool. And some of the trees here are actually designed with decorations made by students who live here in Concord in the surrounding area. This year marks the 150th anniversary of the publication of Little Women. So to honor that, we invited the staff of Orchard House to decorate a tree. You can see that they've done a magnificent job with it. They've decorated it with all these different examples of some of the book covers of Little Women, as it's been published in 50 different languages. You see some shots of the girls themselves, and even a paperback edition of Little Women made into an angel. All of this was hand done by the staff and volunteers over at Orchard House. And then to coordinate with that, we actually brought out an object from our collection related to Louisa May Alcott. This was her tea kettle that she took with her when she went down to Washington, D.C. To be a nurse during the Civil War. So the decorators get very creative with the ornaments they put on, and here this tree is dedicated to the book Brave Girl by Melissa Sweet. Melissa Sweet is the honorary chair of Family Trees this year, and you can notice when you look at the tree, you can see all sorts of. The book is about the shirtwaist factory, so you can see all different garments, and there's a sewing machine and bobbins of thread and things like that. So you can, they can really get creative with the ornaments. So one of the things we have this year is we have trees not only inside the Rasmussen Education Center, but we also have them outside. This one in particular is Jan Brett's Snowy Nap. So very appropriately, we have lots of wintry animals who are living outside for the duration of Family Trees. This is a tree that was decorated by the staff and families of the Fenn School here in Concord. They are a new participant in this event this year. We've been developing a great relationship with the Fenn School, and they asked if they could decorate a tree, and we were very pleased to have them. And with Fenn being a school of all boys, very appropriately, you can see all the sports memorabilia to represent the school. So this is another one of our books designed by students. This is from students in the first grade at the Thoreau Elementary School here in Concord. What is also really nice about family trees is when we often get students who will come and bring their families and show them the trees that they have designed. So we're bringing family trees into the digital age with Unplugged, which is decorated by the Concord Free Public Library and students from the Thoreau School. So this is another tree decorated by students. This is from a kindergarten class in Tewksbury, and this is dedicated to the very popular Pete the Cat. One of the things we just did this past weekend is we actually had a visit from Pete the Cat himself, who came and visited with kids from all over and made crafts with them. So that's something we also do as part of our annual event. So another one of our trees is 100 Bugs, which is a counting book, and this was actually designed by members of the Concord Garden Club, very appropriately, and you can see lots of different flora and fauna here on this tree. So this book is Shaking Things Up, which is about women who change the world. One of the ways we've been shaking things up here at the Concord Museum this year is that in addition to having trees, we also have wreaths. So we have a variety of different wreaths hanging here, and they don't all look like your traditional holiday wreaths, do they? So you can see that not all of our trees are green either. This tree is based on the book Bloom, which is a story of the Italian fashion designer Elsa Schiaparelli. So you can see some of the inspirations for the fashion designer. So this is our largest tree in family trees, and it's dedicated to one of our oldest sponsor, which is Barefoot Books. The book itself is called The Book Tree, very appropriately, and all of the ornaments are actually made by the illustrator of the book, Rasheen Carrier. So this is a really nice kind of a centerpiece of the installation, if you will. Another thing we always try to do is our education department always develops one or two interactives. So right here, you can actually see a tree devoted to the book Morigami, and then you too can come and try your hand at origami using some origami paper and some very simple designs, and then you can add it to help decorate our origami tree. So again, not all of our trees are necessarily trees. This is for the book Hello Lighthouse. And this is one of the books that we read to our school groups when they come through. We have students from generally kindergarten and first graders from all around Concord and Lowell who come and do a tour of the museum, and they read or they are read some of the different books that we have on display. So this is for the book Bear Sees Colors, and another natural audience for this are libraries and librarians, and this was actually decorated by people from the Lincoln Public Library, just the next town over.
Thank you for joining us as we explored Family Trees, a celebration of children's literature. This year's exhibit ran from November 21st, 2018 to January 1st, and will continue for years to come. For more information, visit the Concord Museum or read more online at concordmuseum.org. Thanks for watching.